right, I'm being sworn in. It is Plead the Fifth, the O-Files. So we get 3 questions from inside, 3 questions from you guys outside, and I only get 1 that I don't have to answer. Okay, hi. What are you doing over there?
I just wanted, just to make a little quick video on our stories, just showing how you're going to feel now in comparison to after how hard Rich and I are going to go at you this time.
Well, I mean, I don't understand. Like, pause. So you, I guess we go clockwise. So you're first.
Let's talk about Dave Chappelle's show last night and your non-date.
Okay.
Okay.
How did I know that y'all were going to bring that up?
Well,
Because
earlier,
I know you.
Right, earlier this morning, you were pretty adamant about the fact that it definitely was not a date at all.
I wasn't adamant about it. I'm saying, okay, go ahead. I'm not going to even.
You're adamant, even though you went out beforehand for a drink, okay, and then you went to a show, right? And did you guys ride together? So explain to me how this is not a date. Okay, that's my question. This is my first question.
Yeah, I'm waiting to get to your question.
Yeah, my question
you're
is,
asking a lot.
Yeah. So my question is, just to start with, is why are you so adamant that this was not a date, even though it was?
Okay. All right. So here's just to give you my idea about it. I think that you lower the guard and everything else when you say date. There's a lot of assumptions and stuff like romance levels. Are you going to do this? Are you going to, it's just a lot of stuff that goes on, baggage.
Sure.
I believe that if you go out with somebody and you take away the date word, especially if it's somebody that, that you enjoy, that you like, that you vibe with, take away the date thing and just have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Just go somewhere. We went for some drinks. And we did it socially with other folks. So it wasn't like just, you cordoned off by yourself.
Yeah.
Go have a good time. Go do something that's epic like the Chappelle show. Afterwards, everybody's laughing and having a good time. Then it ain't really about a date. It's just like, yo, you had a great time. So, hey, you want to go out again? Absolutely. It's not like, do you want to go out on a date again? It's like, do you want to go out again? I mean, she heard you guys talking about it on the air and was like, okay, first of all, she's like, why is this not a date? And I was like, because I just take the date thing away because I'm like, yo, I want to be around people who don't want to date me because I'm old, but who want to be around me because it's a good time. And so I always just remove date because I don't like the pressure that comes along with it.
You don't like the category of it.
Like you asked, y'all were like, did you kiss? Did you this? Did you that? I'm like, no, I didn't.
Is that because she had a girl with her?
What?
Is that because she had her girl with her? You heard her.
Okay. No, wait. First of all, no. I think it was because if it would have happened, it would have happened. But and she brought a girl because Rich's date dissed him and left him. So he was dateless. And so she ended up bringing a friend to go with Rich.
Yeah, Victoria. I'm still mad.
Yeah, but you ran into her several times.
Several.
Anyway, so did I answer your question?
Yes.
Yeah, even though it was a date. Can you admit that technically it was a date, but you don't want to call it that because of the pressure?
I just thought I was being grown up about it.
Mm-hmm.
I
think she hit it right on the head.
The answer is yes.
Okay.
Just
all right.
say
Listen.
Say it.
It was probably
it was a meet and greet.
No, it was
meet and greet experience.
Well, I will say this, because I didn't call it a date, it was probably one of the best dates I had.
Aww.
Because it wasn't
so
it wasn't like, the pressure.
Yes.
Plus
okay.
we had great, the spot was
It was
dope
fun.
over
Yeah,
there.
Azure, fire.
Azure?
Yeah,
that was
fire.
come on, yeah. Like if I am going to go on a date, I'm going to take them there.
Thank you, Marlene, for the hookup.
Yeah, for real. Thank you. We appreciate that. Yeah.
All right. Well, since we're on the dates.
Yes. Keep going.
No. Mine is more of a question about Victoria.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Are you willing to admit, or were you jealous that Victoria chose me over you?
Oh, damn. Oh, my God.
Wait a minute.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute.
That's my question.
Wait, what?
Were you jealous?
Was I jealous?
That Victoria chose to go out on a date with me? Answer the question.
No. Okay, no. No. I was saying no. I was not. I was mad at Meredith because she switch pitched. Meredith's whole thing was, I don't want my best friend and work because that's gonna be weird if you guys do it and it doesn't work out. Blah blah blah. She laid out all of those reasons, and I respected that because I'm like, come on, like she knows what it is. So I'm like, no. So when you came into the picture, I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like, this looks scrabby bastard.
It's just different because let me defend myself for a second. You are not only the host and boss of the show, but you're also the boss of Wild 94.1. And I feel like it's different than just a coworker.
That ain't what you said.
That is it. That's
you said
literally
I
it.
didn't want anybody here doing it with my friend. And I'm like, okay, fine. And I left it alone because I'm going to be respectful. Mm-hmm. But Rich, disrespectful ass, is out here like trying to get it.
No.
That's true. You could have said no. You could have said no out of respect. And he was like, he ran with it.
He ran right with it. But be clear. Even though I wasn't on a date, you saw my date.
She was fire.
Right. Okay.
Fire.
So yeah. So I was not jealous.
It to you. She was fire.
I was not jealous.
She was fire.
Yeah, she's absolutely fire.
So it's Meredith, sit down and stop stirring a pot.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
You're stirring the pot
Honestly,
too much. Like, can we get off this last night?
You were the one saying that it wasn't a date. So if you're gonna say it's not a date,
I mean, because
I would have hollered at your girl.
I explained to that. Okay, see now. No, wait.
So
what?
If it wasn't a date, I'm just saying. I know it was, but
damn,
legitimately,
it wasn't a date.
Y'all are so messy.
But what I'm saying is, she was so fine that if you kept on saying that it wasn't a date, I was about to be like, all right, so let me get her number then.
Now y'all see how messy that is. Y'all see how messy that is?
Oh my God! Do not be friends with Rich because
I invited this little bastard. Brought him to the drinks.
Was a date.
I had reservations for 2.
You did.
I extended the reservations for everybody to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And found him a date. And he's like, checking out my date.
First of all, you're not telling the people how you were trying to mess with me before the date, being like, oh, I heard that she shaved her mustache before the date.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay,
we are so off topic.
Okay, my third question. What's up with the mustache?
No, there was no.
No, he was just messing with me.
That was a joke. It was a joke because he had never met her before. So I'm like, yo, I heard the girl got a mustache. And I'm like, well, it's kind of a goatee, but whatever. Like, I was just texting him like that.
Oh,
that
you're just messing. You're just messing. Okay, I take back that question.
All right, anyway.
Okay.
You
wait till
you got the third question.
Wait till your time come around. I'm gonna be like,
do you have the third question?
Y'all heard how snaky he is.
Okay.
He's like,
no,
I was gonna ask
okay, so
your girl fine. Like,
I said your girl was fine, but you're over here saying
he's shooting his shot
you
on the
over
air.
Here said it wasn't a date.
I'm still saying it wasn't a date.
Y'all are so messy, and I freaking love
it. He is messy.
Right.
I want y'all to take note of that.
Claim her then, boy.
I'm not claiming
her.
I'm not claiming nothing.
If you won't, I will. All right? Third question. If the friend wasn't there, and
are we really still staying on this?
Go for it.
How do I go to Boomerang any of these questions?
You could Boomerang the text messages. It's fine. Would you have sealed the deal if she wanted to?
Seal the deal, like
what happened?
Like kissed,
what?
Would you have sealed the deal if she wanted to?
Would I have sealed the deal if she wanted?
If her friend wasn't there.
If her friend wasn't there,
and she wanted to hook up.
No, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have.
Okay.
I mean, but not that I wouldn't have wanted to, but I'm saying I wouldn't have. Listen, man, listen.
Like,
I mean, because I'm like, first of all, like, I don't understand where these questions are coming from. Like, these are some weird old questions. I got to tell you,
the audience is loving this.
But I'm gonna tell you straight up. I don't have. I mean, I could get it by the pound, dog.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
True.
If it was about sex, I could throw a dart outside and hit somebody that have sex with me.
Cool.
Like, so that ain't the thing.
It's true.
But having somebody who's quality and somebody who's dope, like, I mean, like, put it this way: at the end of the day, you went out to the strip club, and I almost went with you because I was like, yo, you going? You like, yeah, let's go. And so I'm like, all right, cool, I'm going with you. And she shut it down and was like, no, you're going home. I'm taking you home. You're going home right now because you got an early morning. And right there, I was like, that's dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Someone
so it's
looking
like
out for you.
so I mean like there's little things and nuances there that I like that I don't have to ruin with just like, hold, let me hit it and quit it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not, I wasn't out on the hunt like that. I was out there trying to find somebody who was dope, and so that's where that
She
came
is
from.
dope. I'll give it to you.
This is my favorite.
wouldn't have-
plead
You
the
are
fifth
not allowed
ever.
to compliment her
I wouldn't
anymore.
have
You
hit
need to
on
cut
her.
that
I
out.
just-
No, everybody sees you a
just
snake.
saying-
Everybody sees you
just saying
snaky. You real snaky. You feeling a little snaky.
I was playing devil's advocate because
Yeah,
I just
you
want you to
feeling
claim
devil.
her. I want you to claim her.
Satan. See, what we got?
Orlando.
Yes.
This text just came in. What since you're single, what puts you above everybody else if the girl you're seeing is still seeing somebody else? What makes you different than everybody else? What makes me
better than somebody else?
You're single.
My perspective on things. Like I just, I'm dope. I mean, there's a lot of good things I could like stroke as my own little resume. But I think the differences between me and the average bear is that, I look at things differently. Like I have a long thought process. And so I don't really just jump. I make sure that I'm like doing things that are right, apropos for the moment.
Calculated.
So I'm calculated. That's a great word, So like, for instance, the date thing and whatever else, I'm just like, I don't approach it as just like, hey man, yeah, we going out on a date and just trying to have one speed. I think people deserve their own little speed. And so, like, this person deserved this. If I was out with somebody else, they might have got a different rhythm, but I just couture it to people.
Love it. Okay.
Nice.
Shut up. You're not allowed to talk.
The 561. Orlando, what is the worst decision you've made and regret till this day?
Hiring Rich.
You love me.
The worst decision that I have made to this day, man. I mean, the day I almost died when I flipped my car. That was probably the worst decision because anybody who grew up in Gary or in Miller, where we lived, North Gary, Stagecoach Road. It's a road that you just roll up and down. And I've talked about it a couple times on the air before. But the main thing is that the kids who lived in the neighborhood played a game where you turned off your lights and just went down this spirally road. And if you made it down, you was dope. And if you didn't, it'd be bad. But nobody ever crashed. And senior night, I went down there with all of these other people and flipped my car like 3 times.
Oh.
And it was 4 people in the car with me. Nobody died.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. But my man Ron Fitzgerald was sitting next to me, and I reached over to hold him in the car, and that was the worst decision because my mom told me don't go because they knew the tradition, and then she was like, don't go. And it was also, we went to a cemetery and started telling some ghost stories in like an old abandoned cemetery, and my mom was like very spiritual, like she said, don't be playing with God, don't be playing with death, don't be going. And we went that night, and I knew I shouldn't go, and I had to come in the house after getting out of the ambulance and everything. I had to come in the house and wake up my parents and tell them I had flipped the car. And when they found out I was there, that was like, I knew they were looking at faces. It was the worst decision I'd ever made.
Damn, that's scary for a parent too.
Plus, I almost killed 3 of my friends.
Ugh.
So yeah, it was a bad look. We got one more.
Orlando, what's your favorite physical attribute about yourself? What do you like about yourself? Physically.
Physically about myself?
What you got going on over there, Oh?
I mean, you're skinnier than me now, so.
Whatever. Shut up. About me, my physical attribute, I mean, I have a gift that is given.
Look at Rich's face. He's very uncomfortable right now.
What do you mean?
I'm a gift.
You're a gift.
I'm a gift. I mean, I think what did the lady say earlier? My smile. I have a very nice smile.
Okay, there you go. You do have a nice smile.
I have a very nice.
You do.
I have one of them Shaq smiles. You know what I'm saying? Put me on the billboard. All right, let's see here. So that's the 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. All right. I don't know what to boomerang back at y'all. What was the biggest mistake you ever made?
Oh, damn. Give me a second.
I mean, for real.
I need a second.
I could ask y'all about y'all date last night that wasn't a date.
Mine.
Yeah, you should have asked him.
Honestly, when there always comes like a time in your life when something happens, whether it be like a family member or somebody that you think like, man, and like regret not talking to certain people. And like when you had all the time in the world and everything, I wish I had like talked to my family a little bit more like in the past before certain things happened in my life.
Yeah, spend the time and enjoy them while you got them.
Yeah, while I have
because
them.
you take them for granted that you always have them.
Yep.
And then when they're not there no more.
So yeah.
Yeah, I totally understand that.
I don't regret anything because I'm perfect, obviously. No, I'm just joking. I'm waiting for
See
the
all
eye
of these
roll.
eyes rolling in here. We're like, fuck, please.
Oh my God. Probably treating somebody bad that I was in love with, and not taking them seriously enough, and just kind of not treating them how they or respecting the relationship how it should have been respected, basically. Because I really want, if anybody knows me or meets me, like I really want them to feel like the most important person in the room. That's very important for me, and give everybody my attention, especially if I'm in a relationship with you. And I have definitely treated some people bad in my past, at least one ex-boyfriend, and the way we broke up, and just it's not the I do regret that because I think about it to this day and it just gives me the ick, basically. So I definitely regret like one of my exes and how we broke up and the way I handled the situation. Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a wrap, right?
Yeah.
We're done.
Do you want to talk about last night some more?
No, absolutely not. I don't.
Orlando and the Freak Show.
And I don't want to pick up my phone because I'm pretty sure I got text now.
Oh, yeah, you do.
God.